Hi everyone, it's AlexTechWorks here, and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'll be giving you a long-term review of Sony's PS5. The PS5 was launched back in November 2020, but I picked up my disc drive edition in early 2021. I've used my PS5 now for a full year, so I'll be going through all the positives and negatives about this next-gen console, plus ways I think the console could be a little bit better. If you like my tech reviews and want to see more, don't forget to drop a subscribe below, or follow me on Instagram at AlexTechWorks. When Sony launched the PS5 in 2020, they also launched a few exclusive games, which were just incredible. Astro's Playroom has been one of the most fun launch games that I've played in the last year. It was actually pre-installed on the PlayStation and ready to go. The adorable robot character featured in Astro's Playroom takes full advantage of the PS5's new capabilities. The DualSense controller offers unbelievable depth into the game and it's extremely captivating. I've seen more and more games utilise these awesome new features, including Dirt 5 and Riders Republic, both cracking titles. One of the main reasons to buy a PS5 is backwards compatibility. Yes, that's right, you can play PS4 titles on your shiny new PS5. All PS4 games benefit from much faster load times and more stable frame rates, and more games are receiving updates to match next-gen specific titles. I've been playing God of War recently, and despite it being a PS4 specific game, the overall experience has been awesome. A great example of a PS5 specific relaunch is GTA 5. Having not played GTA 5 for years, I was drawn to test the waters with the updated version. As you can see, it's just incredible. The title is now taking full advantage of 4K resolution, ray tracing, and 60 frames per second refresh rates. But one of the biggest differences is loading times. I remember the days when I'd go and grab a snack or a drink whilst GTA loaded, but now it's a mere second and you're straight into the action. So if you're thinking about buying a PS5 but can't quite stretch to all new games, you can play your PS4 games straight away. The design and look of the PS5 came under a fair amount of scrutiny when it was first revealed. When comparing it to the Xbox Series X, it really stands out. The Stormtrooper look is a real eye-turner rather than something that can be hidden away in a TV cabinet. I personally really like the design, with the glossy black centre paired with towering side plates creates a futuristic look and gives a real sense of a next-gen console. Although the glossy black centre does present a problem with fingerprints and dust. The PS5 came out of the box with all white side plates, but recently Sony have released a variety of colours which include Midnight Black, Cosmic Red, Starlight Blue, Galactic Purple and Nova Pink. They have also released a variety of DualSense controllers to match. I'll be opting for Midnight Black to match my controller. One of the most radical parts of the PS5 is the DualSense controller. Sony have really knocked this out of the park. I've been using the DualSense for around a year now and it just feels insane. The adaptive triggers respond to different in-game activities, whether that's a first-person shooter like Call of Duty or a racing game like Dirt 5. The immersive haptic feedback makes you feel the conditions and the territory whilst you're playing the game. Another added bonus is the built-in microphone to chat with your friends without the need for a headset, although it's probably not ideal for team comms like Warzone. I've opted for Midnight Black as an additional controller. You might also notice that I've wrapped my controllers with controller grips, which not only protects the controller, but also changes the style of it. Throughout the year of use of my PS5, I found the storage has been a real issue. The storage capacity comes in with a mere 825 gigabytes, but only 667 gigabytes is usable. I soon found that I needed to delete or move games. Titles like Warzone and Call of Duty weigh in at over 200 gigabytes, so you soon fill up the capacity. Luckily, the PS5 supports external storage devices. I'm using a Seagate 6TB external drive to store games I rarely play, my PS4 games and some PS5 games. The downside to using an external storage device is that you cannot play PS5 games directly from this drive. You need to copy them back to the native drive and use them, whereas the PS4 games can be played directly from external storage. Sony last year did unlock the expansion bay that supports M.2 SSD internal storage, which you can play PS5 games directly from. There's currently a huge variety of brands and capacities available, but they don't come cheap. A Sabrent 4TB Rocket 4 M.2 comes in at a whopping £700, nearly double the cost of the PS5 itself. Although the 1TB is £170, which is a bit more reasonable. Overall, I think at least a 1.5TB internal SSD should have been included, especially with the size of games nowadays. The PS5 all-new refreshed dashboard is a dream to use. The 4K HDR menu presents clean, crisp game tiles, and the full-screen wallpapers are phenomenal. The user interface is easy to use, it's quick to flick across the menu to different apps and games. I particularly like the icon next to the game tiles, indicating whether it's a PS5 or PS4 game. It's a nice touch that was added in a software update. The PlayStation Store is quick to load and is seamless to browse. All new releases and exclusive PS subscription games are easy to find and download. When you hit the PS button on the controller, it brings up a quick menu which shows various icons including Game Switcher, notifications, game base, music, any downloads, and the power feature. This menu is customizable. I've been using my PS5 for around a year now, and it's without doubt leaps beyond its predecessor, the PS4. Not only loading times have been dramatically improved, but all-round gaming experience. I'm so glad I opted for the disc drive edition, as the digital drive edition would limit you to getting your games via the PS Store. You'd also lose the ability to sell or trade in your games to the latest releases, which typically retail for around £70. Although recently there have been some cracking deals with newer games. I was a bit sceptical at first with all the hype around the DualSense controller, but I've actually been blown away with its capabilities. The haptic feedback and adaptive triggers really do provide an insane experience and immersion into the games. So, if you're looking to purchase a PS5 in the near future, I'd budget enough for an external storage device, as you'll soon fill the internal storage. I'd also opt for the disc drive edition so you don't get stung with PlayStation Store prices. If you're also looking to change the look of your PS5, I'd opt for the midnight black side plates on the controller, as in my opinion, they look awesome. So that's my 1 year review of my PS5, and it's safe to say it's spectacular. If you're lucky enough to have one, drop some comments below as to why you chose this over a Series X, or what your favourite features are. I really look forward to many years of gaming with this, and all the up and coming games that will be released. A massive thanks if you've made it this far to the end of the video. If you could like and subscribe, that would be fab, and also don't forget to catch me on Instagram at AlexTechWorks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.